We're live on Twitch right now. If you don't follow my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/SRRKK, that's me. Follow it. It is down below in the description. Suppy YouTube, it's your boy Shane, or SRK here. How you guys doing today? What's up, Twitch chat? Oh, that's right. You guys take like 10 minutes to respond. It's okay. But today, by request of the chat, we're going to do my Tony Hawk's tier list. This video, according to Mr. Keon, is going to hit different. I'm going to put the chat reaction on screen, JK, because you guys are going to get me fucking banned if I do that. I said that I would do this, and somebody had already made it, so that's awesome. That means I don't have to waste my time. So we got this tier list right here, and chat wants to know, with them spamming, tell YouTube I said hi. They want to know what the best Tony Hawk games there are. We're gonna start off with the fucking garbage tier and demonetized. So the first thing we gotta put in here is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. You don't even need to say anything. It's fucking trash. I 100%ed it. I am the authority on it. I 100%ed the game. It's trash. Don't play it. You're welcome. So the next game that could definitely go in this tier is Tony Hawk Ride. And actually, Tony Hawk Ride is better than Pro Skater 5. Literally any game on planet Earth is better than Pro Skater 5. I mean, even Robomoto said it was pretty bad. There's a lot of duplicates on this list that we don't really need two of. You know, basically, all these Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance versions of the game can go in the Your Brain on Drugs tier, because why would you play them on a less superior console? Dude, Remix? Pfft, okay. Skateland? Pfft. Downhill Jam? Pfft. Underground on Game Boy Advance? Bro, y'all actually playing these shits, or y'all kidding me, bro? Alright, so now we got a pretty much clear and concise list from AM, Pro, Sick, and God tier. We've got all the filler out of the way. It is now time to debate. Don't forget, you can do your list. I'll put the list in the description. Make sure you hit that list up and tweet at me, SRRKK Twitch. Or put it in the Discord, which is the link down below as well. So let's begin with the AM tier. And I might get some slack for this shit, because honestly, Pro Skater 1 is not a bad game. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have a lot of the other stuff that maybe be in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, which is basically the same game. I mean, Tony Hawk's 1 through 3 are the same game, just, you know, with some updated graphics, and they added reverts and manuals. But Pro Skater 1 is definitely a classic, don't get me wrong, but it's not as good as any of these other games. Pro Skater 2, to be honest, I didn't play that much. I played more Pro Skater 1 and Pro Skater 3. Pro Skater 2 can also go in this list. I'm also gonna put 2X here too, because I never played 2X. It was on Xbox, I believe. Yo, so Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 could definitely go in Pro tier. It is a good game. It's got your manuals, it's got your reverts, and it's got some decent maps like Airport, Oil Rig. The only thing that really holds that game back, it's not a walk-up goal game. In my opinion, I think like walk-up goal games are just kind of way better for the environment and the landscape that is Tony Hawk. It definitely added more personality to this, but in my opinion, it's just an upgraded version of Pro Skater. So let's move on to the next game. Pro Skater 4, in my opinion, is a God tier game. Now, the reason why I think it's a God tier game is because it's the first game to have walk-up goals. And that's super important for the landscape of the rest of your Tony Hawk games that come out after this. And this is the reason like Underground and Underground 2 and American Wasteland are all pretty good. Pro Skater 4 set the map for all those games, and plus it's got some decent maps on there. Cool. So the next one is Underground 1, and Underground 1, we already know, is a God tier game. If you have never played the story for Underground 1, it is literally the most insane thing I have ever played as far as like a story mode in like an extreme sports game or a sports game in general. Underground 1 made us hate Eric Sparrow more than anybody else, bro. Great maps on that game. It's had a fun online on PS2, which was really awesome, in my opinion. Tony Hawk's Underground 2, a great game, the basis of Thug Pro, in my opinion, is not better than Underground. I actually don't think it's better than Underground. Now, Underground 2 has some better maps than Underground 1. The online play was still the same to me. Underground 2 feels like a really clunky game, and I just don't like the way it plays a lot. And I'm not upset, but I'm like having an issue like getting accustomed to Thug Pro because it plays on Underground 2. When I played American Wasteland, so much more. I'm gonna have to throw Underground in the sick tier. Underground 2, excuse me, in the sick tier, because it's a great game. Like the story's hilarious. I think they went a little too far maybe with the story, and which kind of led to American Wasteland story, which is even crazier. I just think Underground is way better. It doesn't feel as clunky, other than the walking mechanic. The walking mechanic in Underground 1 is fucking terrible. It's like walking around weighing 600 pounds. That's what it feels like. Trust me, I know what it's like to walk around with 600 pounds. I'm fat. American Wasteland. There is no more I need to say about American Wasteland. Most people don't like the game because they're like, bro, it's not better than Underground. American Wasteland Online holds a dear place in my heart. It was actually the first game I have ever played online. I played it on the PS2. Shout out to everybody who still I fuck with on there. Great game, great people, great memories. In my opinion, I like the whole story. I think it was funny how they just fucking went around LA, like stole all the parts and shit. I think that's hilarious to me. I should have probably did these in order of chronological, because now I'm doing them in chronological, but I don't care. Pro Skater 5 is garbage and it can stay down here. Now, Project 8 is where they started to get realistic because they had some heat from Skate. Skate as a realistic game is way better than Tony Hawk's series in general. Project 8 is an AM game, and it's had its moments. The maps on the game are actually very good. I love Fun Park and I love the town. They definitely had some like crazy lines in there. In my opinion, I really like those parts of like the game, but just Project 8 in general, just like the story just doesn't sit well with a lot of people. And the same thing can be said with Proving Ground as well. They tried to be realistic and they couldn't do it. And then Neversoft got assigned to Call of Duty and we never saw them again, literally. Proving Ground. Now, Proving Ground, in my opinion, is actually a fun game. And I actually got pretty decent at it because on Xbox you could still play it. I'm going to put it in Pro because it definitely was an interesting game. It definitely improved on what Project 8 was doing. It definitely had a little bit more star power as well. The story is doo-doo. The game and like playing through it is actually fun. Last game, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD. Now, if you don't know what this is basically Robomoto's first crack at Tony Hawk, which is a remaster. Basically, it's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, and then DLC came out later for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 and 3, maybe, I think is what it was. The problem with this game is it was super clunky, and it did not play well. You could play as your avatar on Xbox, which is pretty funny. It's your brain on drugs, let's be honest. It's where Tony Hawk literally lost all hope and just died inside. Now the series is dead. Or if you're a real fan, it's on mobile. You can download the newest game and play it on your phone. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy this Tony Hawk's tier list. If you agree with me, let me know down in the comments below, or if you got any changes as well. What's important about this series is it's actually one of my favorite series of all time, and I do play it on Twitch. I actually play a lot of Thug Pro, and if you don't know what that is, make sure you find out what it is, because this is a great game made by great people who love the game equally as much as I do and you do, so you should definitely play it. It's on PC, and it is free if you download it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scout. Shout out to Twitch chat for watching me record this. PogChamp.